Hello, I'm Suzutora. In this video, I'll be explaining how to perform a king strike, a branch of witch strike. So, how do you do it? In very simple terms, land this hitbox. Think it's easy? Well, here comes the complicated nerd stuff. In this video, I will not be talking about Bayonetta's momentum. It's going to be more about the up B. The numbers 1 through 11 are the frames. It takes 6 frames to start up B, and up B cancels the horizontal and downwards momentum on frame 8. Here's the frame visualization for jump canceling. So during these first 4 frames, you can jump in any direction to get momentum in that direction. The momentum you get here is very important and also the most important part of king strike. Just a general overview of how up B works. The first hit connects to the multi-hits connect to the launcher, and their launcher sends to the opponent. The multi-hits from Witch Twist work by moving forward 1 unit 4 frames so the move connects. By intentionally moving away from the up B, it causes the move not to connect, so king strike is the result. Sometimes, moving backwards is not necessary, but that is very uncommon. Did you know that based on the frame you jump canceled, the final height you end at changes? This knowledge will help you adjust. By the way, I'm not going to read this whole thing. According to Ultimate Frame Data, the sizes of up B1 and up B2, which is the frame 6 hitbox, are different. Up B1 is smaller than up B2, but according to the training mode mod, it gives a slightly different outcome. Up B1 grounded is correct, but note the diameter. Up B1 in the air is this. And it happens to be that up B2 is kind of similar. So, conclusion. Up B1 and 2 are the same in the air. Up B1 is smaller on the ground. So, you don't have to worry about different hitbox sizes in the air because in reality they're actually almost the same. The arrows represent the direction that strike sends you. Let's look at this clip that I posted before. Although it may seem that king strike will send behind Bayo, but in reality, Bayo is moving backwards, so when the king strike lands and the launch angle isn't that great, the opponent will be in front of Bayo. There are 2 situations when comboing with Bayo and trying to go for a strike. When you're facing the opponent, which I will call F, and when you're not, which I will call B. Here are the possible ways of performing a king strike from those positions. 1. Jump away from the opponent and up B. Number 2. Wave bounce up B. When you're not facing the opponent, jump away from the opponent and normal reverse it up B. Jump towards the opponent and B reverse up B. These are the 4 ways which I found to be the most common ways to king strike. Although you can probably find others, these are the 4 that I worked out with. Now, here's a comment and clip for each one. ABK, most consistent of them all. Should start with this one if you're not used to it. Heel slide, this gives you the most time to prepare yourself to do a strike, but it's not really good with super low percents. Around mid percent is good. Up tilt. It's nice, but I tend to spend a bit too much time thinking about which position I should take. Also very little time to react. Double strike. If you can perform this consistently, Ikura-sama and Enka-sama, I greatly respect you. Although your opponent cannot DI strikes, every other hit other than your strikes will be DI-able. So if leading up to the strike, the height of your opponent is too low, there is no way to strike it. Just pray they don't know how to play against Bayo. Here is a list of what makes it hard or the downsides of it, each with examples. If you go too far, you'll miss it, and you can die to it. You're too close? Well, it's just a normal up B. Miss inputs are very, very easy. The hurt box is only out for 1 frame. The last one, time. I personally want to say that sometimes there are too many ways you can strike someone or don't know how to adjust to your opponent's position. This tiny moment will cause your opponent to avoid strikes, or even if you land it, your jump cancel will fail, and you will not have a follow-up. Thanks for watching this far. There are still things I don't understand about King Strike, but this is how far I've gotten with it. I hope that helps. Also, I realized this other way of striking called Cold Strike, which I'm still looking into. Don't expect it too soon though. However, I do have a clip and a simple explanation of what I do understand about it. I'm assuming this way of striking works by hitting the hitbox closer to the body, and being too close to the opponent allows Bayo to miss the multi-hits. This reminded me of the cold shoulder, so I'm calling it Cold Strike for now. Tell me if you have any better names for it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Once again, thanks for watching.